Wagwan. So it was one time I had a dream. It felt a lot like a dream, but it was not really a dream. It was like as a I was like I was not in my body. It was like my spirit, or yeah. I was following someone. I was following someone, but it looked like I was the one walking, but I was actually going with someone. But the person, he could not see me. It was just my spirit, my aura, like following him. And he went to this building, like this apartment building. Went inside. There was this girl, Cindy. In my dream, yes. She came down and opened the door for someone. I'm gonna say the person's name later, but she came down and opened the door for the guy. He went inside. They went upstairs, and they went into the room, into like I don't know if they were renting a room in an apartment, but they went into a room, and the room, it was like two bed, and in that room, Pabi was also there. And yeah, the person that I was actually following, or like, I don't know, I was joined with, it was Max. It was he was going to see them, or I don't know, but I was following. I don't know, it was like some type of astro travel, or I don't know how to call it. I told him about the dream. I told him about the dream, and I was like, it did not feel like it was a dream. And Pabi, it was like Pabi could sense someone was there. It was like I know I could not see myself. I could not see my arm. I could not see any of my body reflection, like. And yeah, it was like moving around in the room, like as if it could sense something. And it's like he was looking at me, but at the same time, like he was looking right at me, but he could not see me. But as like he could feel the presence of someone else. And I think like it was not a dream. It was something that was happening, and I was asleep, but I was like connected to this Max. He was really trying to do some type of hardcore voodoo on me. I don't know what he wanted to take, but he was doing some really hardcore voodoo, like, so we were connected in some type of way, that I could, if I was asleep, I could follow him, like, shoot where he is going, if my mind wanted to go there. But I believe he's doing that type of journeys, like when he sleeps, he can leave his body. Like I've heard, and I've seen and heard stories, or like heard people that talk about it anyways on YouTube and stuff. And even there's a series that is like based on it also. So it's something true. I was like, whoa. And when I told him, he just acted like, whoa, he acted surprised, as if he did not know. But this shit is it's fun, but at the same time, it's scary. It's like, whoa. But when you don't know exactly how to use everything or understand things, then, but as we're going, we're putting the pieces together. It's like I was seeing the people that were betraying me, but I did not understand, and I was also confiding in the same person, telling him how I was feeling and stuff, and what I thought people were doing, and he was one of those people. He was one of those people, big time. And him and Paul, they have known each other a long time. They've known each other. They have even fucked. They have fucked. They fucked him. Both of them fucked each other. They did. Ugh. But this shit is cool. Yeah. Can we fly? Can we fly on a broom, guys? Yeah. They cool. Can we fly on a broom? Or like, is it like a secret passage, and then I get to Narnia, like a different world, like you see all types of magical creatures. Is it? Uh, Not the one like when you sold this. We have sold your soul. No, I don't want the devil's young. I want the good, pure, loving. As a which is or however you want to call it. So I'm like genie. I'm a genie witch, you could say. Well, and also like mixed with this from the what's her name from the uh X-Men, is it the X-Men? What's his name? Is it the X-Men where they have all the different superheroes? What's the I'm bad with names. I'm very bad with names. But like the blue girl that she could take everyone, and like she can be anyone, and like take on people's gifts also. Like she could change to anyone, but I cannot change my face yet. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that was cool. Let me know, yo. Let me know. Let's go. Thank you. I was like just thinking, like wow, like I was there. It's traveling thing, and even this when I saw, it was not Cindy I saw, but Cindy's energy was in him. It was this Sanatu. It was her I saw. Like when I closed my eyes and then it was fucking her, and like it was her I saw. But he wanted me to see that. He did that. He did it. He wanted me to be so jealous and feel. Also, he came to break me. You know, when he approached me and he told me he was interested in me and all, and I told him I was not interested. I was seeing someone now, so I was not interested. I was seeing someone and we were friends. He did not like that. He was this type of man. When he wants something, he has to get it. And I did not know he was that type of man. And like when he have gotten what he wanted, it was like he wanted like then he wanted me basically to be his puppet, be crawling after him, be like so. He wanted me to need him, and that's like the fucked up. When you need someone, and the time they can't be there for you, you're fucked. You should never need someone. It's like you should want someone but not need them, and that's how I told him also that I'm like I want you but I don't need you. But he wanted me to need him, like really be desperate after him, so that but when he didn't get that, then the anger, or like he couldn't control me the way he wanted to. He started then talking bad about me to his friends and everything, just conniving, doing da 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 da. And then when he tasted my gifts, then he was like, ooh, he was more advanced in a way. He was supposed to help me. He was. I even told him he was supposed to help me. He's acting like a fool, like, and then making me. This like telling me I'm crazy, or like not telling me directly I'm crazy, but like giving me signs, or like just making like something is wrong with you, and like telling me he's gonna help me. He has someone that he could talk to. I have to give 500, send 500 for his sister to buy some few wrappers and stuff to fix. And I was like, okay, I trusted him. I gave him the 500 crowns. And I did not hear anything about it anymore. Or like they sent like an audio tape and they were talking Wolof or whatever. I don't know the language. I was like, I don't understand. And the translation he did, it was not even any translation. It was just a few things. He was like, say this and then I said, well, it did not make no sense. It did not make no sense at all. But yes, still, I trust him. But there I told him, also when he came back, after, I don't know, after he has been on which vacation or what, I don't know. But when he came, he sat on my couch here. And we were talking at that time. And I was trying to explain like how he made me feel and all. We were not together anymore. Like how he made me feel and all, but it's like I couldn't really talk. I couldn't express myself. I was just like, we started just going in circles. And then I was like, I don't trust you anymore. That day I felt like I really did not trust him anymore. And I could just see in his face, nah, he was not a good person. He was not a good person. He just pretend and abuse innocent people. So he looks innocent, but he's not innocent at all. He's not. I wonder if he wasn't like seeing this pimp. I wonder. But Cindy was in that house before she came to me one day. And then I was supposed to go there. I told her, let's go together. She was like, no, you go. Like, she called me anyway. She had been on a party and she needed somewhere to just come and like change and stuff. She even had my clothes when she came over there. When she came to his place back. So when I said, oh, should we go together? She was like, no, you just go. And then once I was there, she called me and was like, oh, can I come? And I was like, okay, like, oh, you know the place. I'll try to direct her through the phone. But it's like, she knew the place. When she came, they said hi, but it wasn't like, and I could see his mood just changed while she was there. It did. He didn't even wanted to kiss me whilst I was going. So when we were both, me and Sinwa, we were leaving, he didn't want to kiss me. But any other time, like from when we started dating or whatever we want to call it, when we started tangling, like he would kiss me also when I get there and when I'm leaving. But when it's like when she was there that day, he did not want to kiss me. Just like, and he gave me 100 crowns. I did not ask him for any money. I asked him, I was like, what's the 100 crowns for? It's just like if you want to buy cigarettes. And I was like, okay. But I felt now he was trying to say something else with that 100 crowns. That I felt. But maybe that's what they used to pay him to give head. They give 100 crowns to you to give head. Is that it? You are very cheap. Cheap boy. And he got mad when I called him boy. Oh, it's like he heard someone in me. Someone he did not want it to hear. Perhaps. Who did you hear? Boy. Who? This thing called love. This thing called love and this thing called family. This thing called money. It knows you. It has made this world so complicated. And this thing called sex. That's the biggest root of all. It has made this world very, very entangled. Very entangled. That has what it has made it. All types of shit we have. Why? Nah. I always loved myself more than I loved all of them. Like, I love them, but I loved myself more. So that's why each time, even all with friends, family, anyone now, I could always pick myself and get myself back again. And I always wished well for them. I never wished anything bad on them, nothing like that. I always wished well for them. Even on his birthday, I wrote, he did not wish me anything on my birthday. He did not, but he was looking at my post, looking at everything, trying to make my birthday bad. He was trying to make my birthday bad. But even at that, I enjoyed it. The little way I could, I enjoyed it. I wrote to him on his birthday. I told him I wished him whatever he wished for himself. But he wished me on my, so he did not send me anything, but he made a wish for me. It was nothing good. He wished me pain, sadness. It's like, because I rejected him the first time. But it's like I was seeing someone. Like, can't you just take a no? It was not time yet. And he said that. It was like when you say no to me, I had to get back in line. And I'm like, the way he said back in line, I was just like, oh, he's funny. But it was like he was saying something else. But I was waiting to come and destroy. And he got his opportunity. But I destroyed him more than he destroyed. Oh, he did not destroy. He built me up. He made me much more stronger than I was before. Like, he got shit really kicked. The other ones, they were how you say, they were taking me different levels, but the first as a Staffan, I felt that one. Hey! That one, I felt it in my soul. I don't know the type of love spell or whatever that motherfucker put me under. I felt that shit. Eh? I was tormented. Staffan. That one, it torment me, baby. He was the first. Even I wasn't high because I was still stuck, really stuck on Staffan. It was as time was going and I was like starting to feel guilty or feel bad because I was still like thinking of Staffan whilst I was with Eva, and it seems like Eva was a really nice person. And the way he was like a child in a way, like behavior, everything. And we had good times. I was like, we laughed, and the music, it felt also easy in a way. So it was like, but I started, like I said, I started feeling guilty. So I had to like make a decision if I wanted to go and see Staffan again or like move on with Ivar. But then that's when I got the opportunity to be on Hemlig Beundrare. I invited him, but then I saw a side of him that I have not seen before, that I did not see before. So after that, after the show, everything, we were not in contact until I saw him like one day when I was in Medis, and he was on the other side of the street and I was on the other side, but we were walking on the opposite towards each other anyways. And yeah, he said hi, I said hi, and I just kept on walking. I did not stop. It was like, and I was on my way to see Ivar that day. I told him even when I got there. And it's just like, how did you feel? I was like, it didn't feel nothing. It was just like, hey. But I was never into, it was just what they put me under that got me, And then when this come, he did his, but it's not really them that is doing it, it's someone that is helping them. Women that they are, how they call it, puppet. They are hooked on the dick or some type of drugs that they give them. They're the ones that can provide it for them. So they are his bitch. He controls them. When he said jump, they ask how high. Like even like this Tekla and all. Tekla du också. Alltså du läser terror. Det gör du. You know exactly. Du kollade upp mig. You were checking me. You know about me and shit. Och när du var i mitt hem, du och vad heter hon? Sharon. Och Sharon också. Same thing. Och jag vaktade hennes barn åt henne. Men den där dagen jag vaktade hennes barn, hennes dotter. Alltså de sa mycket men ändå inte. Det var då jag visste. Hon var ingen bra mamma. Hon var precis som Evelyn. Men när du ser dem ute, like smink, all nice, look good. But they don't take care of their kids. They do not. And it was fucking all down. But yet they were acting fool. Also acting, it's like become weird towards one. But hey, it's whatever shit you have inside. It's the hate within you. Because if you were to be honest with yourself, really, I've never done you anything. Like, I've been kind, very kind towards all of you. Like, I've given you more respect, like, than people from your own family or anything. I have. But it's just so. I don't really know what it is from you guys. I can say envy because I've never been envious of someone to this point or done. Nah, I have not. I've been happy for people. Like, when you get something good, I'm happy for you because that means you worked hard for it. So we get rewards. But people now, they want to steal. They steal. But whatever you steal, it's not going to last for long. Nah. You'll feel big at one point. It's either you start losing it fast or you lose. Also, you enjoy it a little while and then you lose it slow, or you enjoy it all at once. It leaves you all at once. You lose it slow, or you lose it all at once. Like you just poof up and leaves. It doesn't last. It does not. Nah. Whatever you steal, it does not last. It does not. Wow. I feel I've rant enough now. No. I've released. Dear YouTube diary slash vlog. Uh, I'm all belly full, like I've eaten for the. You know, it's here.